That Walter bus. He'll be able to ride that bus. I'm outside of the Richmond Fire Department, and I want to share this with you all because I am in the fire protection business. I want you all, before you start those heaters up, get those furnaces checked out, change the filters, and kerosene heaters, burn them off on your back porch with no kerosene in, and clean them wicks so the wicks will get white. Fire Prevention Week, October the 6th through the 12th, 2013. Prevent kitchen fires. And you go to the Richmond office here. Go to fpw.org and get cooking with fire safety. All right, pay attention. Don't be playing in the stove. Look, leaving your child alone at home is a life or death decision, even if it's just for a few minutes. Now look at that baby. Look at this baby in the window. That could be your baby that you leave at home. And a fire break out and can kill him. Afro-American and Spanish-speaking children are at high risk of dying in home fires. Take steps now to protect you and your family from a deadly fire. Never leave children alone at home. Create and regularly practice a fire escape plan in your home. Install and maintain smoke alarms. Teach children that matches, lighters, and candles are dangerous and 100% off of limits. So, for more information about No Child Left Alone campaign, go to www.iabpff.org. Again, that's iabpff.org, and it's also in Spanish. Niño solo un caso es una decisión de vida. I don't know all my Spanish, but I'm gonna learn. It's saying don't leave your child at home. You see that? So, you got to teach your children not to burn, and I can help you with that. Teddy Perm at yahoo.com. Send me an email, or you can go to, put my name, Teddy, Teddy, and Perm in the address bar and press enter, and everything will start popping up. Facebook, Google, Twitter. See for yourself. I'm here with Mr. Louis Panaflex, and he agrees with me. Learn not to burn. Right, Mr. Panaflex?
Yeah, it's very important. Learn not to burn. Call your fire department. The number is in the phone book, or you can Google.
Dial 911.
Well, don't call 911. Listen, emergency.
Yeah, but if it's a fire,
you want to call 911.
And I want you guys to know that you need fire extinguishers, a 2.5 pounder at least in your kitchen. In my basement with my furnace, I have a 10-pound extinguisher. In the upper floors of my house, I have a 10-pound extinguisher. In my car, I had a 2.5-pound extinguisher. They save your lives. I have put out many car fires, but I have to make the people pay for the chemical. At least you can save the car and the life. But let's be real. Learn not to burn. Make every day a safe day. Keep everyday fire safe. Don't let this happen to your family. Every second counts in a cooking fire. If there's a fire, turn the stove off and cover the pot or pan with a fitting lid or cookie sheet. If the fire is too large, escape immediately and call 911 from a neighbor's phone. Never go back into a burning home. All right, child. There we have it. We want y'all to be safe. They got plenty lights. Everything that you can use. We got everything. They got lights, they got batteries, so y'all don't have to fool with candles and matches. Buy those things, black people, because y'all the ones that don't think that you gonna burn, but y'all always end up burning. And don't be so silly. Shall we go, Lewis, Mr. Panaflex?
Okay.
So tell me, Mr. Panaflex, what you think about the election. Give the people, the voters, some tips on who we need to vote for, Mr. Panaflex. Let's hear it, because I think that we need to make some mock ballots and hand them to the people with the names on it.
Teddy, I'm not happy with my choice this year. I think this is probably the most hardest election I've had in a while. I'm not happy with my choices.
That's right.
So.
And tell us why.
Well, the people that are running are either crooks or they're connected to crooks, or they're rich and all they do is enrich themselves at the expense of the rest of us, but now they want to get into office. Let's take the governor thing.
That's right. Let's take
Chanel. Now, he did do a lot of good things as Attorney General. If he was running for Attorney General, I probably would vote for him. But as governor, the governor has the power to operate the state government, to appoint people to run the state agencies, to sign crucial, critical laws that affect people at all levels of society. They appoint people to the college boards of visitors, which is important. The governor has the power to order the Attorney General to investigate any city, county, or town in this state.
And they haven't done anything.
I wrote to Mark Warner over 10 years ago and asked him to investigate the city of Richmond. He never responded to my letter.
That's right.
I called and complained to Jim Gilmore in 1999 about Kirk Showalter. He told me that the votes were being counted. Everything was. I had a pro forma letter. I don't have it now, but I had it, and they said that they were doing what they were not. So clearly, we need a governor. I'm voting Libertarian this year, and I hope that everybody else will too. We need more choices in this state. The Democrats and the Republicans are not doing anything. And I don't hardly vote for him anyway. I did not vote for Obama last time. I voted for Gary Johnson. I was proud to do it. I would do it again.
You say what now?
I did not vote for Obama the last time. I voted for Gary Johnson, former Governor Gary Johnson of New Mexico.
Okay.
I felt that he was the better choice. I believe that Obama wants to do right. And he is trying to do right in some ways. But in some way, he's using his opponents as a foil to do certain things that I don't agree with.
Like what?
For example, Obamacare.
Okay.
Obamacare could have been written in a way that would allow the Republicans to join it and would protect everybody instead of acting like we're doing so when we're compounding the problem. There's still going to be people that are not insured because some people can't afford insurance. And even if you have to pay the $2,500 penalty, which I probably would have to, I don't need the health insurance. I'm healthy. I have health insurance where I have it. I decline to tell people where it is, but some people have their situation, like my parents, for instance, they have their situation set up, and Obamacare is going to destroy that. You have people that work that get health insurance. They're going to get less hours. They may be fired because the business won't want to pay for the health
insurance.
So the better thing to do would be to put facilities in places where people need it, like the cities, the rural areas that don't have access to hospitals, and give them access to health care like we already have been doing, instead of doing what they did so they can say that Obama did something. And I could have supported that, but I could not support what they actually have produced. They haven't read the bill. They don't know what's in it. Only to this day, we're still learning what's in Obamacare. If you look at Fox News, they tell you, in fact, they talked yesterday about how they were going to delay the small business fund, how the 34 states aren't ready for Obamacare. The exchanges are not ready. In Virginia, we don't have an exchange because Governor McDonnell won't sign one. The legislature won't pass one. But they keep saying that they're opposed to Obamacare. Well, what they need is a Senate and a House that will repeal it. and we can start over, or we just have to deal with what we got because it's the law. So unless the Supreme Court goes back and invalidates their ruling, which they're not going to do,
Mr. Stone.
or unless we elect a Senate that will repeal Obamacare, which is probably not going to happen, we're stuck with it. So we're just going to have to deal with what we do. This will teach the American people to pay attention to who you put in Congress and who you put in the White House and who you put in every office around the
City
country.
Hall included. Yes. The governor's mansion and some more.
They don't read, they don't pay attention, they act emotionally, and you do a thing within their political best interest instead of the interest of the people that put them there. And that's why people don't vote. I almost shouldn't vote this election, but I know if I don't vote, somebody bad is going to get there. So I will go vote, and I'm just going to protest. I'm just not going to vote for any of them. If you live in the state of Virginia, you should not be voting for anybody. You should write in, or you should vote for Robert Sarvis for governor. For the other two officers, you shouldn't vote for anybody because none of them would be good. They all had baggage. They all not going to do what's right. Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. But I don't feel that I should be forced to choose between two people that I know are bad for the state of Virginia. I'm tired of doing that. I hope the other people are too.
Well, I want to thank you. Mr. Panaflex, I tell you, he's like our own Mr. Todd Stone up at U of R and don't help nobody but his damn self with his rich ass. But we got our own Todd Stone right here, but his name is Lewis, and he is on the ball. So, I think, Lewis, when I think about the young man, what is his name? What is his name?
Robert Hainsworth.
Hainsworth. Now, you know we've met him.
Yes, he seems like a nice man.
Yes, but those videos I didn't even see on it. Have you tagged any of those videos on YouTube?
With what?
With Hainsworth, y'all shaking his hand and stuff, remember?
No, I have not come across that yet. It might be in the mix, but I haven't come across that yet.
That's why I wrote them today and told them some videos and things are missing. I'm not stupid. And I try to duplicate everything that I have to make sure I have backup copies.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot of political information that we're feeding in is like being
Maybe
removed.
YouTube is not as open as they claim to be. I thought YouTube, you could upload anything you wanted to. That's what I thought it was. But it's obvious that it's not. I know that you had issues with one of these social network sites, and if it's open as they say it is, then you should be able to upload what you want.
As long as, and I'm not going to put any false information. It's all true. Nobody's coaxing anybody. It's all true.
Yeah.
So, back to Mr. Hainsworth. Now, I never forget when Chris Dorsey and I was sitting there when Cuccinelli came in there and brought that man. You were there too?
But I didn't hear him make that statement.
Yeah, he made that statement at the end of his comment, praising his brother that had been in the penitentiary for 27 years, the same length of time Mandela was in there. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And they didn't even give him $1 million. He set up for a job, and what the hell they gave him?
Well, what they gave him is good. He'll have some money. They gave him some money, and he'll have a job for a long.
But he got to buy a home out of that and everything. He's supposed to have plenty of money. You've got people that have spent less time in jail and got more money than that.
Well, I don't know about that. I do know that there's a lot more Robert Hainsworth in the mix.
Yes.
People that should not even be in jail.
That's right.
Because we know, well, I'll wait till this first. We know that there are white people that get plea agreements, like the chef, the one that left. Now, he stole all this food from there.
That's right, the chef.
They did this to act like they did something. He had good lawyers, too. He had Steve Benjamin and other people with him. But what about the black person or the Hispanic person or the poor white that doesn't have access to a good lawyer?
That's right.
No good public defenders that pretty much work for the defenders and not the public.
That's right.
So I had one. And
I done had several. They set me up with them.
I had one.
And told them not to let me say a damn word and did everything and said everything to screw me up.
Yeah, I believe because it happened to me. I know it happens to other people. They give you these public defense. They tell you to take the felony. You're not supposed to take the felony because the felony will ruin your life. You lose your right to vote, to own a gun, everything else. Stay in jail. If you have to stay in jail 30 days, stay in jail. Don't take the felony. Please don't do it. Really, you don't want a misdemeanor either, but you would rather take the misdemeanor than the felony.
That's right.
But you can help it. You don't want to get charged at all.
That's right.
Don't give the police a reason to bother you. Don't give them a reason to shoot you.
But you don't necessarily have to bother them niggas. Them niggas come out there after you, and you can be innocent as a newborn baby. Because that's how they do me. But I just done raised up. I'm not, they scared me so damn bad that I don't fear them anymore. They better fear me.
Well, they have guns. They have the power to arrest you and charge you with various things, and the Commonwealth attorney charge you with various things. Then you have to go to court, stand before a general district court judge,
a dirty judge,
or a circuit court judge. They're all crooks, or they're connected to crooks, or they just want to lock up black people.
With that Mike Hearn with his dirty self.
Well, he plays a role in that, and I hope that if he was fortunate enough to be reelected, that he will work on that.
No, he ain't gonna work on it. I hope the bitch drop dead.
We also need the General Assembly, and I'm gonna work on this. I have the access to the committees. I'm going to email the Senate and the House court committees, and I'm going to ask them to hold recall hearings on all the Richmond Circuit Court, General District Court, and Juvenile District Court judges.
That's right.
That way, and this would be good to do around the state, because we have people that are political parties. Because
they are political what?
The Democrat Party, for instance,
it's
Mr.
corrupt.
Tracy Thornburgh, for instance, his claim to fame is that he's gay. Who gives a damn?
That's right.
I don't care that he's gay. I care about what he does when he's a prosecutor. Right. I care about who he's prosecuted, why they prosecuted, were they prosecuted within the confines of the Constitution and state law. I don't think so. So I don't care that he's gay. That was just an excuse, and I was mad at Manoa Leposse for supporting.
Yeah.
I expect it from Donald McKeach and these stupid Democrats, except for Betsy Carr. She's not stupid. She's just a partisan Democrat.
She's a dirty old witch.
Well, I did meet with her, Teddy, and she did. I went to her.
She might have did what you asked her to do, Lewis, but she have screwed many people. I'm telling you what I know, and I hope every bit of it come back on her.
Well, she's
Lord, baby, that can't be junk. Cut it to my house, booted at work. Yes, my dog and I can look at that. Hi. Tim Kane.
Yeah.
He need a spanking. I'll pull his damn pants down and spank his ass, because he ain't doing it all. I don't care. I'm grown. Shit, he ain't doing what the fuck he supposed to be doing.
I know, but he was elected.
Under the name of Democrat.
I didn't vote for him.
Motherfucker.
I'm sure a lot of people didn't vote for him. Half the state didn't vote.
Look, they giving away all them big TVs and stuff to the Goodwill, junk it. You see that big old TV and all that stuff? See, they ain't had to pay for that. They give that stuff away. Them taxpayers' dollars, hard-earned dollars.
Yeah. There's a lot of waste of taxpayer money. It's real. If you live in Richmond or the state of Virginia, it's rare to see. Even if you want to look at the federal government, they have websites where they will show you. And the Republican senators get access to this information.
Did you get our lottery numbers, son? Did you work our numbers out?
I did, but we didn't hit yet.
Did we come close?
I think if the numbers had flipped a couple of times, I could have hit yesterday. It didn't. It didn't happen.
How much is the lottery now?
I have to go and see. Let's go see.
Cause I want to build. I gotta build 4 buildings.
Hello.